Welcome back to the sanctuary of whatever you need, the digital observatory where we track the constellations of the entertainment world not just to see them shine, but to understand the gravity that holds them together. Today, we stand on the precipice of a revelation that feels less like a headline and more like the shifting of tectonic plates beneath the landscape of Turkish pop culture. We are about to dissect a narrative that has transitioned from the fervent prayers of a global fanbase into the tangible, undeniable realm of reality. But before we unravel the mystery of two of the most magnetic souls in the industry, I must ask you to solidify your bond with us. Press that subscribe button to ensure you are never left in the dark, and activate the notification bell so the truth reaches you first. Furthermore, for those who wish to support independent, high-quality storytelling that digs deeper than the tabloids, I urge you to click the Join button. Your membership is the fuel that keeps this engine running, allowing us to bring you the stories that truly matter. Now, take a deep breath, we have a lot to discuss. It is the kind of news that arrives not with a shout, but with the deafening intensity of a whisper that suddenly silences a room. For months, perhaps even years, the collective imagination of millions has been occupied by a singular, dazzling possibility, the union of Kerem Bürsin and Hande Erçel. They are names that carry weight, entities that have transcended the boundaries of their respective filmographies to become something akin to a modern myth. Today, we are not dealing with speculation or the dusty rumors of yesterday, we are confronting a report that claims the impossible has occurred. According to emerging sources and a wave of electrifying whispers sweeping through the industry, the duo has allegedly tied the knot in a clandestine ceremony within the United States. This is not a drill, nor is it a fever dream of the fandom. It appears to be a deliberate, carefully orchestrated act of love performed in the shadows, far away from the blinding flashbulbs of Istanbul. To understand the magnitude of this event, one must first appreciate the context of the protagonists. Kerem and Hande are not merely actors who memorized lines and hit their marks, they are alchemists who managed to capture lightning in a bottle. When they shared the screen, the friction between them generated a heat that could be felt through the cold glass of television screens from Madrid to Santiago, from Rome to Istanbul. They built a professional empire on the foundation of a chemistry so potent that it constantly blurred the lines between their fictional characters and their private realities. For the audience, the dream was always that the script would end but the romance would endure. And now, if these reports are to be believed, that dream has been validated in the most absolute way possible. With a vow taken on American soil, shielded by a veil of secrecy so dense that it has left the media apparatus scrambling for answers. The decision to marry in secret, particularly in the United States, speaks volumes about the psychology of their relationship and their stance against the intrusive nature of modern fame. We are living in an era where privacy is the ultimate luxury, a commodity more expensive than diamonds for figures of their stature. By choosing to cross the Atlantic, by placing an ocean between themselves and the relentless paparazzi culture that stalks their every movement in Turkey, they have made a profound statement. This was not a wedding designed for public consumption, it was not a content creation opportunity, or a PR stunt designed to trend on social media. It was, by all indications, a sanctuary. It suggests that they view their union as something sacred, a fragile flame that needed to be protected from the winds of public opinion until it was strong enough to burn on its own. Consider the logistics required to pull off such a feat in the age of digital surveillance, where every smartphone is a camera and every waiter is a potential leak. To orchestrate a wedding in the United States without a single photo surfacing prematurely, without a single guest betraying their trust, implies a circle of loyalty that is rare in the cutthroat world of entertainment. It suggests that those who stood witness to this union were not just friends, but guardians of their happiness. This level of discretion transforms the event from a mere ceremony into a conspiracy of love, a pact made not just between two lovers, but between a community of people dedicated to protecting the sanctity of a human connection. Let us pause here for a moment of reflection, whatever you need, family. The concept of a secret wedding is incredibly romantic, but it also raises a fascinating question about how we celebrate love. In a world that demands we share everything online, there is something rebellious about keeping the most important moment of your life just for yourself. I want to hear your thoughts on this. If you were in their shoes, with the eyes of the world constantly upon you, would you choose the grand public spectacle, or would you run away to a foreign land for a secret vow? Let me know in the comments below. I read them all. And remember, if you are enjoying this deep dive, please hit the like button and consider clicking join to support the channel. Your support allows us to keep analyzing these stories with the depth they deserve. Now, the inevitable question that haunts the collective curiosity is the where. The United States is a vast canvas, and without official confirmation, our minds are left to paint the scenery. One can imagine the sun-drenched cliffs of California, perhaps a private estate in Malibu where the Pacific Ocean served as the only uninvited guest, its rhythmic crashing providing a natural symphony for their vows. Or perhaps they chose the urban anonymity of New York City, disappearing into the canyons of steel and glass, finding a quiet rooftop garden where the city noise faded into a hum beneath the weight of their promises. There is also the possibility of a desert escape, the stark beauty of Nevada or Arizona, offering a minimalist backdrop that stripped away all artifice, leaving only the raw truth of their commitment. Wherever it happened, the location is now imbued with a secret history, a coordinate on the map that belongs solely to them. The reaction from the global community has been nothing short of a digital earthquake. Fans have transformed into forensic investigators, combing through old photographs, analyzing flight logs, and dissecting cryptic captions on Instagram for clues they might have missed. There is a sense of euphoria, yes, but also a sense of vindication. For years, supporters of this couple have defended the authenticity of their bond against skeptics who dismissed it as a showmance. This marriage, executed with such seriousness and privacy, is the ultimate rebuttal to those cynics. It proves that while the world was debating the validity of their relationship, they were busy building a foundation strong enough to support a lifetime. We must also consider the professional ramifications of this union. In the entertainment industry, the marriage of two superstars often creates a power couple dynamic that can reshape careers. Will this union change the way they are cast? Will producers be eager to capitalize on their real-life romance, or will they, conversely, try to separate them on screen to preserve the mystique? Regardless of the industry's machinations, this step signifies a maturation of their public personas. They are no longer just the young heartthrobs of a summer rom-com. They are a married couple, partners in life who have navigated the treacherous waters of fame and anchored themselves to one another. This news serves as a powerful reminder of the humanity that exists behind the glossy veneer of celebrity. It is easy to forget, amidst the magazine covers and the red carpet galas, that these are flesh and blood human beings who crave the same things we all do: intimacy, trust, and a witness to their lives. By stripping away the fanfare, by denying the media the spectacle of a wedding of the century, Kerem and Hande have reclaimed their narrative. They have reminded us that the most profound moments in life are not the ones that receive the most likes, but the ones that are felt most deeply in the silence of the heart. As we wait for official confirmation, perhaps a black and white photo posted quietly on a Sunday evening, or a joint statement released through a trusted representative, we are left with the beautiful reality of the situation. Two people found each other in the chaos of the world, and despite the pressure, despite the noise, and despite the odds, they chose each other. They chose to lock the doors, shut out the world, and say yes in a language that only they understand. The story of Kerem Bürsin and Hande Erçel has always played out like a script written by a romantic, but this latest plot twist, the secret American wedding, is perhaps the best chapter yet. It is a testament to the power of privacy and the enduring strength of love. We will, of course, keep our eyes on the horizon for any new details, any glimpses into this secret ceremony that might emerge in the coming days. Until then, we celebrate their joy from afar. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery here at Whatever You Need. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, and consider hitting the join button to become a core part of our community. We appreciate you more than you know. Until next time, keep believing in the magic of the unexpected.